Hi, I'm going to use a data set light therapy. I'm going to be demonstrating how to use SPSS to conduct an ANCOVA to determine if there is a significant difference in the mood of three groups of individuals who have been diagnosed with depression, and if that mood is adjusted depending on the amount of light therapy the participants receive. And I'm going to be using age as a covariate. So the research question: is there a significant difference in the mood of people diagnosed with depression when using light therapy to alleviate depression based on their Acme mood scale score and using age as a additional variable? Um, the null hypothesis: there is no significant difference in the mood depending upon the amount of light therapy the participant receives using age as a covariate. The alternative hypothesis: there is a significant difference in mood depending upon the amount of light therapy that the participant receives using age as a covariate. So first, I need to run some of my assumptions, the test for normality. So I am going to go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Explore, and then what I will do is move the mood, that's the mood test score, to the dependent box, and then I will, oh yes, statistics, descriptive statistics, make sure that's there. Then I'm going to select plots, and I want to make sure that my histogram is checked and normality of plots are checked. Then I'll say continue and okay. And then we have some results. Um, we can see some of the descriptive statistics around the mean for mood. We have 240 participants in the study. And the test for normality is here. So we can see that the test for normality has a p-value of 0.077, which is larger than 0.05. So I can continue with ANCOVA and SBS. We can also look at the histogram so that you can see that is the distribution is normal. So close that. So the next step is checking for homogeneity of regression slopes. Uh, this, uh, um, this is going to test whether the relationship between the age, the covariate, and the mood test, the dependent variable, is the same across all groups. So first let's go to Analyze, General Linear Model Univariate. Then up, because I practiced everything is over here, the mood is in the dependent, the fixed is independent, is in the group is there, and then we have our covariant that I've moved over. So the next thing that we need to do is create the model that shows everything. And once again, same thing has happened. Moving the group with build the terms, moving the group over. And see, it won't let you move it again. But moving group over to the model, age over to the model, then building a customized term, which is group times age. And basically you just click that by bringing it down, by bringing it down, add it, and then you add it to your group, but it's already there. So after that, I can click continue, come back over here and options, make sure that my homogeneity test Second test for Levine here. Parameters, estimates, and click continue. Okay. And here we have the results for that. And we can see that the Levine's test is 0.226, which is greater than 0.05. And then we can also look at the column for the p-value for group time age is 0.731 with an f value of 0.314. So the assumption of the homogeneity of regression slopes was met, as the interaction between the groups and the covariate was not significant. F equal 0.314 and the p-value was 0.731 for group and age. So this tells us that the regression slopes are parallel or homogeneous, so we can continue. Now we need to rerun the ANCOVA so we can remove the interaction. So I'm going to go up to Analyze, General Linear, Univariate. We got everything here correct. And then I need to go to Model. And it's already removed, but basically I want to make sure that only group and age is there. And I'm going to press Continue. I will look at the EM means, make sure that group is still there. Continue. Then options, everything's checked. Descriptive statistics, estimate of effect size, homogeneity, parameter estimates. Continue, press OK. And there we have our results. And we're going to look at the Levine's test here. And we see that the significant value is 0.24. So homogeneity is met because P is greater than 0.05. Then we're going to look at the test of between subject effects. And we look at the group. We come across and see that there's an F value of 4.96, but the significance here is 0.008, which is there is a significant difference because it's below 0.05. And there is an effect size of 0.040, which means that it's a sort of small to medium effect on the variance in the mood after accounting for age. So the next thing we need to do is look at the estimated marginal means table down here. And we can see the adjusted means for each group. Then there is the pairwise comparison table, where we can identify where exactly the groups differ, and you can sort of go to the line with the asterisk and see here it's between no light therapy and light therapy every day, 0.009. So there is a significant difference there. Same combination here. So there's a significant difference there in those two. So with that, we can say in conclusion, ANCOVA was conducted with mood as the dependent variable, group as the independent variable, and age as the covariate. The assumption of a homogeneity of regression slope was met. P equals 0.731. After controlling for age, there was a significant effect of the group on the mood score test scores. F is with a degree of freedom 2 and 236 equals 4.961 with a P equal 0.008 and an effect 0.04. So in other words, light therapy shows a difference in mood when used every day, when adjusted to the same age. Thank you.